All right, Shalom, Israel, giving all praise to Yahweh, Hashem, Shah, Hashem, Rakal Kadash, double honors to the elders of GMS, and salutation to you, Akim, out there pushing his word in truth and sincerity, okay? Now it's back with another video, going into the prophecies, and who the man of sin is, Esau, okay, the destroyer of worlds. And ever since he's been in the power, all he's known is destruction and killing and murdering people, okay? So I'm going to start with Isaiah 14, verse 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. Right, so the Lord is going to have mercy on the children of Israel and set us in our own land because we're not in the land of Israel right now. So the people in that land are fake frauds, fraudulent people, okay? They're not the children of God. And the strangers should be joined with them, and they should cleave to the house of Jacob. Who are the strangers? The foreigners, the Israelite foreigners, refusing the faces. Right, so verse 2, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place. Who's the people? The heathens, okay, and bring them into the land of Israel. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and for handmaids. Okay, we're going to have them as servants and handmaids, slaves. And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were. And who are we captives to? Just look up the transatlantic slave trade, and you will see whose captives we were. And they should rule over their oppressors. Who is oppressing us? Who gets shot down in the street and the cops get off scot-free? Okay? We should rule over our oppressors in the near future. Verse 3, and it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear and from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve, that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon, and say, how has the oppressor ceased, the golden city ceased? The oppressor is going to cease when the Lord comes back and take this kingdom over. Okay, the oppressor is the so-called white man and his kingdom. Babylon, modern day Babylon, spiritual Babylon is America, the golden city, which is about to cease, and you can see it now. These tensions between Syria, Russia, China, and America. These nations are about to add up and clash, which is going to lead to our Lord coming back to save us, to not be destroyed when this war breaks out. Verse 5, Lord have broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the ruler, meaning the powers of the ruler. Staff is like something you lean on for support. So the Lord is destroying that. Verse 6, he who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted and none hindereth. Right. The so-called white man, chiefly the Zionist Jews, Jewish people, they rule over the nations in anger. Everywhere you turn, they was going to war with somebody. Okay, now they're going to war with Syria. And they mask their invasions with, we're coming to peace, we're coming for peace, but that's not the case. They smite these people with a continual stroke, and they rule the nations in anger. So I got something from mic.com, mic.com, and it says before and after photos show what 9 cities looked like before they were destroyed by war. Okay, when a place gets wrecked, it does not become ruined alone; it ruins with its people. Syrian writer Khalifa told Abram online, recalling the glories and legacy of Aleppo, Syria, that was once considered the twin of Vienna. It's a sad, soulless city at the moment, and its people have lost all their dreams. Why? He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger. So what is he saying? Aleppo, Syria used to be a dream city, but the guy, the Syrian who wrote this, Khalifa, said it's a sad, and I quote, it's a sad, soulless city at the moment, and its people have lost all their dreams. Right, because Esau go in and make war with the country and completely destroy the country, man. Make a once beautiful city look like a shit. Make it a ruin. Okay? Just completely destroy the city. Was once beautiful, now it's a ruin. So I'm gonna get the definition of ruin. To physically, the physical destruction or disintegration of something, or the state of disintegration, integrating or being destroyed. Right. Verb meaning to reduce a building or place to a state of decay, collapse, or disintegration. Right. So pretty much to completely destroy, the physical destruction of anything is a ruin. Okay? And he ruled the nations in wrath with a continuous stroke. War. War. The war. Okay? Aleppo, one of the world's oldest continuing inhabited cities and Syria's commercial hub, has become a key battleground in the country's deadly civil war. Historical sites that once stood the test of time through several millennia of insurrections, battles, and purge are slowly being turned into crumbling shells by this relentless war. One of the oldest covered marketplaces in the world is now in ruins due to clashes between government troops and rebels, who have destroyed hundreds of shops that once lined the store passageways where food, fabric, spices, and perfumes were sold for centuries. All Syria's 6 UNESCO sites, representing at least 2,000 years of history, have been damaged. Okay? More than 160,000 people have been killed in Syria's 4-year uprising turned civil war, according to the Syrian Observatory, Observatory for Human Rights, and at least 3.5 million of its citizens have been displaced by the conflict and violence. Okay, I want to get another scripture. Uh, right, because, hold on, bear with me. Because this guy, he's coming to set peace on the earth. So this is Revelations 6 verse 4. And there went out another horse that was red. Who does the horse represent? Edom, the nation of Edom, Esau, which is the red man, but it's not an actual horse. That horse represents the power, because horse is symbolic with power. That was red. Now I've never seen a red horse before. That's talking about Esau, so-called white man. His power structure. And power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth. Right. He's taking peace from the earth. Everywhere he goes is death and destruction that follows. Okay? So this is like Aleppo. There are many other beautiful sites spanning across modern history that have become notorious symbols of war, conflict, and destruction. From World War II to the war in Iraq, these war-torn cities have seen their share of horrific human-caused destruction that killed generations of people and left many in its buildings blackened and scarred through years of fighting. Esau was given power to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another, and there was given him a great sword. Talking about Esau, so-called white men, mainly the Jewish Zionist people, the ones at the top of society. Okay? They've been given a great sword to take peace from the earth. And that's why everywhere you go, there's been war. So this is the city of Aleppo, Syria, or used to be. It says dating back in the 12th century, the ancient Umayyad Mosque of Aleppo, seen above in 2010, so this is 8 years ago, is said to be home to the remains of Zechariah, the father of John the Baptist, which he was an Israelite. He was a child of son of God, son of Jacob. Okay, Today, the mosque has been left burnt, scarred, and trashed by fighting, as is most of historic city. According to Human Rights Watch, the Syrian government has destroyed at least 145 hectares, more than 270 football fields worth of neighborhood since July 2012. So within this time span, 2 years, all it took to look like this, once beautiful, a mosque, though it was idol worship there, it used to be beautiful. Now the war, look at it. Okay, this is the cause of Esau. Reading on, the whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing. That's going to go into in the kingdom of heaven. The whole earth is going to be at peace. There should no more wars be fought on the earth because Esau is going to be taken out of power. The man of sin, a man of destruction, the sons of perdition. Yea, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and cedars of Lebanon saying, since thou lay down, no fellow has come up against us. How Phoenix is moved to meet thee at thy coming, and stir up the death for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth, and have raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations. So I'm going to start verse 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which did have weakened the nations? When the scriptures say weaken, it means destroy the nations. Their power. You made their once glorious nation a ruin. Okay? Reading on. For this is I jump at verse 16. They that see thee should narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, Is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms, that made the earth as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof? It made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof. Alright, so let's look up the word wilderness. Wilderness, an uncultivated, uninhabited, unhospitable region. Synonyms: a waste. What is waste? I jump at 3. Literary. Devastate or ruin a place. So that's what a wilderness is. That made the world as a wilderness and did destroy the cities thereof. That opened not the houses of the prisoners, of his prisoners. Esau made the world as a wilderness. Now this is war-torn cities. Look, Germany, Berlin, Germany. Before, after. You see? Warsaw, Poland. Before, after. After war. Japan, Nagasaki. Before, after. Once they detonate the atomic bomb and hit Japan. Made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities. Afghanistan, Kabul, before, after. You know, Bosnia, before, after. Dresden, Germany, before, after. Made the world as a wilderness. Lebanon, before, after. Completely destroyed these nations. Iraq, Baghdad, before, after. I mean, the scriptures is accurate. So that made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the houses of his prisoners. Right, so just showing you that Esau, which is foretold by the prophet Isaiah, that this man of sin, man of destruction, is the so-called white man, and it's proven because he destroyed the cities thereof. So I just want to, with that, we give all praise to Yahweh Shah, the one to say out to GMS. Until next time, Shalom.